was suffering from a problem called IBS of the stomach. It is irritable bowel syndrome. Do we have doctors and nurses over here? I'm sure there are a lot of people from the medical profession. And I was taking medicine for 10 years. 10 years, long 10 years. But it did not give me the relief. I tried alternative medicine. I believed in alternative medicine. Alternative healing, Ayurvedic, homeopathic, Unani, all these, but it did not help me. So my neighbor said, my wife, she got a very good relief, so now why don't you try? I said, what is it? He said, there's some mushroom and some juice. I said, I can try it. It's a food. Alhamdulillah, I tried it. In 2003, I started. April. So it is going to be exactly 8 years now. And it helped me a little bit. I said that little bit is, alhamdulillah, very good. There is a progress from the product. So that is 3-4 months. Then I went back to my family in summertime, that is June, July. And that was a time that I met a person who was making 10,000 US dollar. Those who were in the morning, you heard my wife say that what that lady was trying to do to me. She was trying to teach me how to do the business, learn marketing plan, learn a little bit about MLM. I was reading the books, but you see, reading is in one part of the story, but applying is another part. You see, I can be a very good doctor, a surgeon, heart surgeon, but till I don't open up the heart, I don't know how to do that thing. I can be a genius, a gold medalist in heart surgery, but I have to do it. So this lady taught me. I'm very thankful to her for a few weeks. And then I came back to Dubai. And then I said, I'm now going to do business. Before it was just using the product, getting the benefit out of the product. And it took me about, I was just a member, you know. There are a lot of members over here. They're just member. Just raise your hand, all those who are members, just not a star agent or a ruby. Anybody? So we have members. Member to Star Ruby, it was only 6 months. And that is the first time I met Dr. Lim in the first recognition of Gulf in December 2003. I asked Dr. Lim, when I saw, similar, so many people in the hall, I said, I want to be successful. And this is the first time I'm sharing this thing to the Malaysian people. I didn't want to, ask a question which most of the people ask, that I want to become a millionaire, or I want to become this, I want to become that. I said, I just want to become successful in DXN. You are the founder of the company. Please tell me the tips or the secret. So I'm going to share that thing with you. There were 3 things he told. The first one, and this is very important, especially for the members and the star agent and the star ruby, and maybe for diamonds also who are struggling diamond. There are 2 types of diamonds. There are diamonds who are lucky or worked hard, and now they are just getting maybe 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 ringgits. Now this is not DXN. If it is, dollars, $3,000, $10,000, then this is okay. But people are earning much more than that also. So the number one thing which he told me was, you have to be laser focused. Do this business 3 to 5 years. Don't look right and don't look left. Just do the business. But do it with full time attitude. That was point number one. Point number two was, become a product of the product. Use all the product. At that time we had hardly 12 or 13 products. I'm talking about Dubai. We started with much less, and then it was about 12, 13, 14 product. So I said, sir, I'm already using the product and I'm, alhamdulillah, got the benefit of the product. So that was point number two. And point number three was, take care of the people who are joining in your team. I could not understand much. He said, whatever you know, you just give and give more and more. Now, most of the people who join, they are joining mostly for the money, for paisa. In this three thing, there was no question of money, or there was nothing about the money. But he did say that don't look at the money for at least 3 years. Look at the people. Support the people, teach the people, train the people, be with the people. And there is enough money which will keep on flowing after that 3 to 5 years or 6 years or 10 years. By that time, DXN, I'm talking about 2003, so 10 years have already gone. And there were 2 million people at that time. From 2 million, today we are 4 million plus. So, January 2004, that is, it looked just yesterday. I said, now if I want to do this business, then I have to do this business professionally. And you must have seen today, my wife was talking about that networking is talking about your story and sharing with the people. But the word which was new, that slide I've taken it out from one of the presentation, one word I had added, professionally. If you want to become successful, you have to become professional. The disease is called thalassemia, where they have to change the blood, otherwise the kid is gonna die. So when I saw this girl is a daughter of my friend, and I said that maybe this Rishi can work. So I asked Dr. Lim, I asked somebody else. He said, yeah, it has worked, not 100%, but it has definitely worked. So I took it as a small project. I said, let me try it out with this hospital that I knew in Karachi. I went and talked to the director. I said that I would like to try it. They were very fussy. Oh, mushroom, my God, mushroom is poisonous. And they have got all kinds of skepticism, or they can't negative attitude. So one person out of the whole panel knew about Ganoderma lucidum. And we tried it out for a few months. and I was there in January of this year in the same hospital. And the IT was he was 19-20 years, but height was so small, there was so many problems. Anyway, to cut the story short, that kid was telling me, Uncle, as far as energy is concerned, I've got more energy, one. Number two, my change of the blood, which I was doing it every 15 days, now it has gone to 17, 18 days. I'm getting 3 days, 4 days more life in my whatever changing that she was doing. So the thing is, whether, this is just a small example, I'm following it up, it's going to take me maybe a few years, I don't know what. But this is definitely the product of the future. It is not me saying it. If you go to my blog, my name is fatemighani.blogspot.com. There is a scientist, and I have put the video of that scientist in that. That man said, you know, I was really astonished, and he showed the picture also. Do you remember Chernobyl disaster? The nuclear reactor just exploded, and so you know, everything in that radiation got finished except for mushroom. It was growing in spite of all that radiation. So this man is saying that the future food and the future thing which is going to be there forever, it will be the mushroom. This is not a DXN guy, by the way. He's just one scientist in US. So the mushroom which is going to make you well, the mushroom which is going to make your pocket well, and which is going to make a lot of people well. So this is a great company, the great product, great system we have in place. So it is how you use it. I always say that it is like a knife. Yeah, that is the, you can later on take it. What I have done is I put a lot of videos and pictures. All these pictures that I'm taking is going to go there once I go back to Dubai. I am focusing more into the business side. There are a lot of business tips I'm putting inside that. There are small clips and tips. What I shared just now, it is already there in that. So with that, it's almost over 1.5 hours that I've been standing. But more important is, I'm ready to answer any questions that you have, or we can have a panel of people. That also we can have, instead of only me talking. You can talk in your own language, Malay language. So I'll stop over here. Thank you very much.